yourself will vanish from this world, and without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
So people are finally on the Yozora train for Kingdom Hearts 3 after that ReMIND trailer, huh? Even if it only took like one scene for that to happen, that scene at the end of the ReMIND trailer was absolutely amazing and was a perfect way to end off a trailer like that. It made me like surprised, it made me go what, and left you off with that mystery aspect we cherished so much about the Kingdom Hearts series. Yozora is looking like a man on a mission. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy and welcome to another video on the channel. Today guys, we're going to be talking about more Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND. That's probably going to be a theme throughout the channel over the next like week, 2 weeks, probably leading up to ReMIND Act. We're going to be talking a lot about ReMIND, what's going to be offering, theories, discussions, all that good stuff you guys enjoy. I'm still debating on whether I want to do an analysis on the Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND trailer that released. A lot of you guys seem to want it, but I'm trying to figure out like ways to make the video a little more unique from your regular Kingdom Hearts trailer analysis, and I'm also trying to figure out if a video like that would like fulfill me personally, but I'll figure some out and I'll keep you guys updated in my community tab. But today what I want to focus on a little bit based off of the community poll I made the other day, a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about Yozora, and I've been wanting to talk about him as well. Whether like Kyrie won the poll or Yozora, I would have talked about Yozora anyways at some point, though we had very little to go off of, and we still definitely have a little to go off of, but we have a little bit more, just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit. And that was at the end of the trailer when Yozora and Sora were walking towards each other, saying the opening quote for Kingdom Hearts 1. Man, that hit right at home when I heard that line. It was so good, it was so good. You know what, I'm gonna actually play it again, even though I played it at the beginning of the video.
You yourself will vanish from this world, and without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
That scene is crazy, right? It's so good. I love it so much, man. That's like one of the parts of the ReMIND trailer that I always just instantly go back to, and like I have to play it over like 20 times before I'm done watching the trailer. It's really just amazing. It hit right at home, and it also is kind of like going towards my theory about how I wanted Yozora to be a secret boss and why I thought he was going to be a secret boss. A lot of people, for some weird reason, didn't think Yozora would end up being a secret boss, or didn't have that strong of a likelihood. A lot of people kind of just ignored Yozora. I feel like although we saw the stuff in Verum Rex and even saw him in the secret ending, a lot of people reacted. They went what? They were really confused, and that confusion turned into them kind of just ignoring him altogether. I went back to those cutscenes constantly, and while at first I definitely wanted to just kind of leave it be and wait for like Nomura to give us more information, which I'm still waiting for. ReMIND's probably going to give us a little bit more context or reasoning as to why exactly we should be hyped for this character. But still, to the point, looking back at the Verum Rex scene, looking back at the secret ending, and even reading a lot of interviews featuring Nomura talking about Yozora and Noctis and Versus 13 and all that stuff, I'm realizing there's a lot of like, I guess, build up background lore to this character making an appearance. And it's overall what is starting to make him very interesting and probably one of the most polarizing characters in the Kingdom Hearts series to date. Nomura actually, in one of his later interviews before he left the 15 project, he had a statement that he made about Sora and Noctis, and about how those two characters ended up being some of his favorites. If I had to choose a favorite character, I would say Sora and Noctis. Why them? Of course, Sora, I've been together with him for more than 10 years now. This is the first time I've been with the character for such a long time. So he he's very, very special for me. And he's been adopted by Disney also, so he's a very, very good boy. More like a good son, actually. Also, there is Noctis. He hasn't been in front of you, I mean moving yet in a real gameplay, but he will soon in the future. Sorry for any weird translations, by the way. Did you know the name Sora meant sky in Japanese? And Noctis, his family name, is Kylum, which means sky as well. So basically, Noctis means night sky. So they are kind of complete opposites to each other. There is a reason why I named these characters as opposites. Noctis is kind of like my latest boy, or latest son, and I expect him to be more clever than Cloud. Right here, you can hear and like read the passion that Nomura kind of like had for both of these characters, and I don't necessarily know if Nomura had any plans for Noctis in the future of Kingdom Hearts. Frankly, we'll probably never really know, though some people will take Yozora as a soft confirmation of that. If Noctis did end up being in Kingdom Hearts, he might have ended up being Yozora, though we'll never truly know, but Yozora for now is his own character. But commenting on what Nomura said about Noctis's name meaning night sky, and his family name being Kylum as well, which we know a world has that word in it, Scala Kylum, of course. Night sky actually is also what Yozora's name means, and coincidentally enough, in the final world for Kingdom Hearts 3, or at least the version of the final world we seem to be in the end of the Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND trailer, there is a night sky in the background, a night sky sort of setting, so to speak. So you can clearly see some of the parallels Noctis and Yozora had, and those same parallels are seeming to apply to Yozora and Sora. And this right here, honestly, just the coincidences themselves, I feel like are pretty much evidence towards Nomura being inspired by 15 by Noctis for Yozora, which makes Yozora so exciting because I feel like since he had this much passion for Noctis, that it's possible that Yozora is probably going to be just as big of a deal to him, if not a bigger deal, since he's in Kingdom Hearts, which makes me believe that Yozora is going to be a very important character in the next game, next arc, whatever Nomura decides to make him the main antagonist or side protagonist of. I really don't know exactly what he's planning, but whatever it is, it definitely seems like it's going to be something extremely interesting, and him and Sora are going to be having a lot of similarities, but I'm sure their differences are going to be just as big as the things that make them the same, if that makes any sort of sense the way I said it. I'm sure Yozora is probably in the final world to begin with because he has a certain character that he really wants to save, similar to how Sora really wanted to save Kairi, which put him in this predicament. But that's for another theory video, but if you follow me on Twitter, you already know what I think about that topic. This cutscene at the end of the ReMIND trailer is possibly going to even end up being a fight with Yozora, likely being like the bridge between the ending and the secret ending. I'm sure Riku eventually ends up making a visit to Toy Story as well, which could lead him to Verum Rex, which will probably lead him to that world. I'm actually curious whether or not Verum Rex existing in our timeline has something to do with them making a copy of Toy Box, which is the reason we don't see certain characters in the Toy Story world, by the way. But remember, in Kingdom Hearts 3, young Xehanort said that he made a copy of the Toy Box world, which is extremely weird because I believe that is the only world that is like that in Kingdom Hearts 3, if I can recall. So that makes it weird that Verum Rex is also in that world as a quote video game. Though I know a lot of you are likely wondering, is Yozora a alternate universe Sora? And I'd probably say that it's a little hard to say, but I am leaning towards like not exactly. I feel like Yozora is going to be like a similar type of Sora in his world, but I do think Yozora is going to be his own character. I don't think he's literally going to be Sora, but not Sora, Riku looking Sora. I feel like Yozora is going to have very, very similar types of goals as Sora does, but I don't necessarily know if alternate universe is the right term to use yet. I am curious as to what the Master of Masters has to do with Yozora as well, because he's definitely involved in all of this, because we see him in the Verum Rex world as well in the secret ending, and we do know that he comes back after Kingdom Hearts 3, which has me super excited. Actually, he comes back in ReMIND from what it seems. You see cutscenes with him and young Xehanort, which I almost forgot about because they didn't feature any cutscenes like that in the recent ReMIND trailer, but featured in the other two. There's honestly just so much to look forward to. Yozora is definitely on my radar right now, because I know Nomura has big plans for him, or plans to make him a very interesting and polarizing character, and stuff like that really excites me, and he kind of gives me that mystery feeling that I really love so much about Kingdom Hearts. As I said earlier, there's really just so much to look forward to, man, and it's really weird, like, being excited for something you don't really know that much about. But I wonder if you guys can, like, kind of relay in a way. Leave a comment down below telling me what you think about Yozora, what you think about, like, this whole Verum Rex situation, how they're going to end up there. Tell me some of your crazy theories. Also, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.